guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I'm doing my very first get ready with me. I pulled some products from my collection that is sitting behind me, but I didn't want to waste time like going through them. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. No eyeshadow. I pulled out my Super Shock shadows that I'm going to be choosing from and just kind of do something all over the lid. I have my wet sponge. I also pulled some brushes here just so I don't have to be continuously turning around. But yeah, I'm excited, you guys. I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about, but we're just gonna get into it. My skin's already prepped. I already did my brows. They're okay today, but usually they come together once the entire makeup is on. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? Also, you guys, leave it down in the comments if you have any hacks regarding like makeup wearing off on your nose. Because of my glasses, it always tends to wear off right here, and I'm kind of over it. So I've tried like setting powder, things of that sort. We're gonna place my glasses here, but we're gonna go in with primer. I usually like to double up. I'm going in with the e.l.f. To be honest, I don't really like this. I'm just kind of using it up. The Acne Fighting Putty Primer. Yeah, honestly, it's just not it for me. I prefer like the regular putty primer or the matte one, that one, and I also have the vitamin C one. Didn't really do it for me, honestly. Like I said, I'm just using these up, but I always go in with a double primer, especially where I have larger pores, which for me is definitely like my T-zone, as most people. But yeah, I always try to double up on primer. I never used to do that, and then I randomly just did it, and I kind of like the finish. So yeah. I'm gonna try to go super fast, you guys, because sometimes I take forever and I want to do like the least amount of editing on this video. I mean, I'm not even like the biggest editor, but we're just gonna try to move it along, you guys. I did dye my hair. It's a little wonky right now. The light is not helping it, but I'm kind of into it. I decided to not, like, I didn't really want the dark hair anymore. So yeah, I just kind of was like, fuck it, it's just hair. I can always dye it back to a darker color, but I've wanted to get rid of the dark color for a while now. Initially, I wanted like a dark chocolate brown, which is still like my vision, but I don't know. I kind of like this orangey, gingery, auburn kind of color that I got going. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm still trying to decide if I like this better than my hard candy. I don't know, they're pretty similar, but the hard candy is definitely like my first love when it comes to that. And I definitely try to focus this on my smile lines especially, and where foundation tends to wear off the fastest, which is like usually around my mouth area and of course my smile lines. But yeah, sorry if I don't look directly at the camera, just because, you know, I'm in the zone, you guys. How have you guys been? Life has been super freaking busy. I got a new position at work and I'm so excited because I'm so much less stressed. Like, I no longer I work in retail. I'm not gonna tell you guys where, but I no longer work in like face to face with the customer. I work on like the back end of the store, and it's so much better, so much less stress. Ugh, it's so much better. But anyway, for foundation, I picked up the new L'Oreal foundation, and of course, in typical me fashion, I accidentally picked up the wrong shade, so I didn't want to return it. I didn't. I just didn't. So we're just gonna deal with that. Sorry if I cover up my face. But I think the primer is getting pretty sticky now, so we're good. I'm just gonna mix both of them. I have those like mixing mediums from LA Girl, but I forget to use them, honestly, and I already have both of these shades on the back of my, like here, so let me just wipe off the excess primer that I have and then just go in with a W3 and then W2.5. W3 is definitely way too dark for me. Like, I swatched it on my face the last time, and then we went out. I forgot that I had it on my face, and I was like, oh my god, I literally had like a streak of like orange on my face, and I was like, oh my god. So I'm just gonna mix both of these together with the back of my hand, and I don't know if I want to go in with my sponge. I mean, I have the sponge ready and damp. It's the Sephora Collection Strawberries and Cream. a sponge, this is one of my favorite sponges. Definitely when it comes to the Sephora sale, I'm gonna pick that up. But let's see. I think this is a pretty decent match. Honestly, I don't really overthink my foundation as long as it, like the shade anyway. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm not really good at shade matching, and you know, it is what it is. It usually comes together and doesn't look half bad once I have like my full face on. So yeah, it just is what it is, y'all. It's definitely looking super yellow on camera, but it's not that bad in person. That's honestly like the most frustrating part of like makeup and camera, because usually it looks a little bit different than what it looks like to you guys. But I love natural sunlight, and yeah. Wow, my hair looks funky in this light, but like in person, I'm really into it. Hopefully by the time I finish my makeup and like brush it a little bit, it'll look okay. Let's try this one. I have the Sigma multitasker F7, I believe. We're just gonna go in with that. I don't usually use like kabuki brushes like this, but every once in a while I do like the Sigma F80. I've never used this one for complexion products. It's fairly new. I got it like a couple months ago. I just haven't used it, but so far so good. Oh, I really like this brush. It's like not as like compact as the F80. Like it's definitely something that I can even see myself using for like bronzer or like liquid or cream bronzer or even blush. I don't usually blend like down my neck, honestly, you guys, because usually when I wear makeup, for the most part, my hair is down, and I'm like, if it doesn't matter, my hair will cover it. Honestly, you guys, I love makeup, I really do, but I don't take it that serious. Like, it's really not that serious to me. It's fun, but I don't really stress over it. I used to for a while be super stressed about how I looked, or like about what people would think about it, but now I'm like, who cares? I'm gonna finish off with a sponge because I will always be a spongy girl. I really like the finish of this foundation. I've worn it a couple times and it's very skin-like. Buildable coverage. I don't really like full coverage just because, I don't know, I kind of like for my skin to peek through. I have a few moles on my face and I want to be able to see those still. And this works for me, you guys. This is so pretty. I pulled out a few concealers just because I've been really loving the Revlon Caffeine Concealer. And then I also pulled out the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, the Camo one. Just because I really want to give it another shot. But I don't know if I'm really going to go. Let me just finish off whatever is on the back of my hand. Okay, as you can tell, it's like a really pretty finish. I hope it's translating on camera, you guys. I really can't see, y'all. That's why I keep looking in the mirror, because I cannot see without my glasses. I really can't, so it is what it is. I think it's a pretty decent match. I do feel like my hair is making my makeup pool a little bit like of a different color, but like I said, in real life, we good. Okay, so I have the shade Light Sand and Light Beige, and then in the caffeine one I always mix the Universal Neutralizer and the shade Light. So I don't really know. I think I'm gonna go in with the Revlon just because the Revlon, I don't know, I just really like it. So I always go in with both, honestly, at the same time. Even though part of me thinks that I shouldn't, I still do it. So I'll start off with that. And I put plenty of product just because I know that I'm going to use it for my lid as well. Now, if I were doing like a full-blown eyeshadow look, I wouldn't do my base first. I would do my eyes. But since I'm just going to pop like a Super Shock shadow like all over the lid, I don't really think I have to do that first. I wouldn't mind just like popping it in the lid. So I also pop in a little bit of the light shade right in here, like right in this little socket. Now that is a lot of concealer, you guys, I know, but I just feel like I need it. Like I have super dark circles, and I've just come to terms with the fact that that's just it. But I also kind of like to cover them. So yeah, I just did a little bit of a whole thing. I'm not a professional, y'all. I just do whatever I want. Honestly, and I don't always do this. I'm like, am I showing out for the camera? Because I don't really do that. I really don't. So I'm gonna let that sit a little bit. I've been starting to do that. I usually forget. And I'm gonna go in with the LYS cream bronzer in the shade Harmony. I really like this. Like, I've actually had like a tiny dent on it. This is super pigmented, so it's really easy to go overboard, but I still just go in directly on the skin. I do have to remember to sometimes not go as low. Like, I have to keep it really high because I will go like super freaking low sometimes, and I'm just like, girly, please stop. So yeah, it blends really nicely though. So even for me, as somebody who's not an expert in like cream products, I've honestly recently gotten into them within the last like 2 years, I would say. I'm actually gonna try the multitasker. This is a little bit of like a, I wouldn't say tapered shape, but I think it'd be good for this. So trust the process, you guys. I'm sure if you're really like a person that likes makeup, you know that your makeup kind of looks a little funky before it looks good. But yeah, you guys, I'm not doing as bad as I thought I would during this whole like get ready with me. Like, I thought it'd be super awkward, like doing a lot of awkward pauses, but I've just honestly like missed sitting down and recording. I mean, I've done like a recent video, like a favorites video. If you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna link it down below. Every one of those products in that video I highly recommend. But I don't know, I think like get ready with me's are like one of my favorite videos to watch. I have a lot of favorites on YouTube, you guys. What is your favorite like YouTube video like go to? Mine are get ready with me's. I love hauls, but like empties. I love vlogs, but vlogs where like the person doesn't move the camera a lot. Like Alex Rodriguez, her, oh my god, she used to be learning how to be fearless. I love her. I've been watching her for literally like 8 years. No, probably even longer. I just love her personality. But anyway, her vlogs are great because she's not like moving around. If she does like walking and like targeting stuff, is not like super bad to where it'll make me dizzy, because I am super sensitive to like motion. Let's do a little bit more blending. Not me going overboard, but what's new? I went a little bit low here, but that's okay. We will fix it. But anyway, I like the finish. Before, I would do like my concealer and then like my bronzer, blush, whatever. But I like the finish of like my concealer, like helping almost kind of soften like what products I put in, if that makes sense. I don't know. I hope you know what I mean. I'm going in with the Milani liquid blush. I also did a little short on these. These are highly pigmented and super underrated in my opinion. I'm using the shade Rose Romance, and you literally only need the tiniest bit. It blends out perfect. I'm just gonna pop that right here. And you can really go in, like if you want to build this up, you can. I usually just like to kind of sheer it out a little bit. Just because I don't know, I kind of like it. And honestly, it depends on my mood. It really does. So, do I look like a payasa right now? Probably, honestly. And I can't for the life of me get into the blush like on my nose. I think it's because my nose is super tiny and I've always been super self-conscious with my nose, that it will not allow me to like go in on blush on my nose. But I love that blushed kind of sunburnt look. Ugh, I just think it's so pretty. But anyway, and also how girls like put blush in on their under eye. I can't. I tried it and couldn't. So we're gonna go in and blend the concealer now. I saved my under eyes for last, and then I just kind of like half-assy blend the top. We'll go back in there, you guys. Do not worry, or worry a little bit, because yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't ever clean up my eyebrows, but I feel like I have to start doing that. because sometimes my concealer goes a little bit crazy right there. Sometimes the difference of like no concealer and concealer kind of freaks me out because it's just like, holy cow, like this is what I would look like if I had even skin tone. Okay, so we're just gonna finish blending this out. Blend the forehead a little bit, kind of make it not so harsh. And then with the bottom, I will just finish blending this out. What I'm trying to work on, you guys, try not to have like a super harsh line when it goes from concealer to like my blush and bronzer. Sometimes I notice that I have like a harsh line. What is to you guys the hardest thing that like you have to work on when it comes to your makeup? Because unless you think you're good, then give me some tips. But like to you, what you like need some improvement? For me, for sure, is my blending. I have to learn how to like not go in, like as you can tell, I'm wearing a lot of concealer, but I mean it's cool, you know, it washes off. So definitely that, and also placement. Like I have to work on what shapes or like what contour or bronzing works best with my face shape. I have a really like round face in my opinion. And so I don't know, I feel like I have a hard time with like my bronzer placement or like where to put my blush, things like that. But let me know what yours is. I think my makeup looks pretty good if you ask me. I'm just gonna blend the little contour or the bronzer out a little bit. But honestly, the sponge always saves me. Always. And in real life, like it's giving. It's giving. I wish it would translate it on camera. Honestly, I can't even tell because again, I can't see. Today is I don't know if I'm recording and uploading this on the same day. I might, because I don't have anything scheduled to go up or like an idea of like a short or anything. It is currently Saturday, so you might be seeing this on Saturday. If you are, hey girl, hey, how are you? Okay, so I think I'm done blending. I'm gonna get ready to set my under eye. And for my under eye powder, I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite powders, and it is the LYS, what is it called? I have it right here. It is so good. It's the LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. They have several shades, but I just have the regular translucent shade. Translucent shade. I swear it never fails. There's always somebody walking outside in every video, and it's very bothersome to me. Not that I don't want them outside. Like my friend was like, what did she say? She said something about like déjalo ser chismosos, and I'm like, no, like I don't mind them being outside. I mind them like looking up at people's window. Like I don't walk around and do that. Do you? I don't think that's like cool. But anyway, let's go in. Oh no, I dropped my sponge. I'm gonna have to pause it, you guys, to pick it up and go rinse it off. Or do I have another one? I have another one. I don't think we'll need it. I literally just dropped my sponge. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the little powder puff, and I literally just pick up product, and then let's see, just pick up plenty. Looks like this, and then I tap the excess, or is it excess or excess? I don't know, girl. I already blended out my concealer, and then I literally just tap, 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 and tap my lid. And I hope you can see how like flawless it makes me look. I really hope you can see, because I can't. And I'm just gonna go in and do the other eye. I still don't know what kind of like what Super Shark shadow I'm gonna use for my all over the lid. I really kind of like do like a fresh looking look. I don't know if that's what. Oh snap! I was like, oh, I love this powder. I have a really dry under eyes, so it doesn't take much for my under eyes to look crepey. And I mean, I think they kind of still do look crepey-ish because I mean, my fine lines, they're there, my little wrinkles, they're there. But this is one of the smoothest powders ever. This, the Wet n Wild one that I also have here, I'm gonna use that to set the rest of my face. And there's a Kimchi Chic, I think that's the brand. I talked about that in a shorts, and I love that one as well. But that one I specifically use it for just my under eyes. I'm gonna take a big powder brush like this and literally just kind of swirl my brush in here, tap off the excess, and just set the rest of my face without freaking choking on the powder. You guys, can you believe I used to never set my face, like, ever? Excuse me. And even in summer, I wouldn't. In the summer, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? But I was younger, and I feel like younger people just have like way better skin, because I don't remember ever feeling like I needed to set my face. I mean, maybe my foundation was slipping in, I just didn't realize it. I don't know. Okay, so I set the rest of my face. I'm gonna touch up my eyebrows later on. I always do that because the powder tends to like dull them out. Okay, I think we should do Super Shark now. So I think I want to go in with I always go in with Ritzy, or Ritz, but I have some really pretty ones here that I should. Ooh, this one's pretty. This is in the shade DGAF. It's really pretty. Look at that. I think I wore this the other day. Look at that. So pretty. Should I go in with that? No. Let's see. I also really like this one by Robbie Christie did a collection, and I love this one. Like, I've hit pan with it, and it's not hard to hit pan with these Super Shark shadows. Should I wear this one? This is in the shade Like a Moss. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I love the shade Moonwalk. Oh, maybe I should go in with this one. This is in the shade Amaze. I could have sworn I already used this one. I think I have two, because this one looks brand new. What's it right there? Actually, I'm gonna look for it because I know I have the shade Amaze, unless I got rid of the one that was used and kept the brand new one, because I for sure know. I also love the shade Sailor. I'm gonna show you guys that one. Yeah, I think I did like get rid of it. I heart this is really pretty as well. Okay, so let's just stick to both of those. So I'm gonna show you Amaze again and swatch it. So freaking pretty. Look at that. Pretty, but I think Sailor is gonna be the one I go in with, because it's like lighter, and I just kind of want like a glitter to reflect off my eyelid. Yep, and it has like blue, like a blue shifty purplish. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in with that. Let's see. And literally, that's all I'm gonna do, you guys. Put it all over my eyelid, because powder on my. Because this is what I do, especially when I don't want to do any like eyeshadow, or honestly sometimes I just kind of get overwhelmed and don't know what eyeshadow palette to choose from. And so I just pop on this, or sometimes honestly not even this, and just, ooh, that looks freaking stunning. Just bronzer, like bronzer on the crease. I might even pop some bronzer on the crease today. But that looks so freaking pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks looks stunning. Wow. Okay, and it just kind of just makes your eyes pop, makes you look like you did a little more, like put in more effort than you actually did, and like the shift really helps that also. So honestly, I'm just gonna do my makeup the way I would normally do it, and usually around this time I put my glasses back on, you guys, just because I truly cannot see without them. So I'm gonna put my glasses back on. Actually, I should probably put on mascara, but usually that's like my very last step, but let's just do it now. I have my eyelash curler here by Shiseido. I really like this, but I saw that the e.l.f. one is like a really good dupe because it's like wider and flatter to where you're able to just grab all of your lashes. But I remember trying that and like not really liking it, so I don't know. I really like this one though. It's kind of expensive for an eyelash curler, but you know, I don't mind. And I got it on sale, so yeah. So I'm gonna go in with the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara, and then I'll probably pair it with something else. I always double up, sometimes even triple on whatever mascara I'm wearing. Like, I love wearing mascara. I wear it almost every day. And I don't know, sometimes I just pile and pile and pile on mascara. I did also get the new, I'm pretty sure I hauled it. I got the new Tarte, let's go in with that one, the new Tartelette tubing mascara. I like it, but I think it flakes on me. Like the last time, I'm pretty sure I just wore this one, like to test out, because I've noticed flakes. And I'm pretty sure it was this one that flakes. I mean, we'll see today, because I know for sure the Milani Anti-Gravity does not. And I really wanted to wow, look at that. I love that. Love like lengthening mascaras. I love volume, don't get me wrong, but lengthen my eyelashes, and you sold me. You sold me. I look so freaking good. Sometimes I wish I didn't wear glasses because I feel like you can't even really tell. My allergies are going crazy, you guys. Okay, so I think I got it. Again, this would be something I would do at the very end. Even like I don't do it until like after I set my face with like setting spray. But for the sake of the video and for the sake of hurrying up, we're just gonna go ahead and do it all in one. But let's go in with my eyebrow gel real quick, just because I feel like my eyebrows got a little bit dull. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Bro Fast Scope in the shade Black Brown. You guys, this is my holy grail. I've gone through a clear one already. This is my second one in this shade, and then I already have a backup because they were having a sale on Ulta, and I just decided to snag it up just because it is something that I go through. I always wear brow gel, even if my brows aren't like filled in. I always wear brow gel. My eyes are starting to water, so we're gonna have to hurry it up because I always have to have a paper towel because I always go through this, you guys, of my eyes watering. Like I was running too. The struggle. I'm really happy though that they aren't watering as much as they normally do, because they will water to the point that my concealer will come off. So I'm grateful that that's not happening today, even though this is a little annoying. It's okay. Actually, I did do it. I don't know if you can tell right there. Pero it's okay. It's cool. Just gonna go over it with a little bit more powder on my little puffin. Yeah, we're gonna go in with our powder products now because I just want to and I like to. So I always put my glasses on just because, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. And also I feel like it helps with the placement of where I put my products. I don't know, I just kind of use it like as a guideline. So let's go in with bronzer. I pulled out my Juvia's Place bronzer duo in the shade medium. This is a really, really pretty. I really enjoy this bronzer, so we're just gonna go in, you guys. Bronzer and blush are my weakness. I think I should put on some eyeliner because I'm looking a little bit washed out, like my eyes, and I want like some definition, so we're gonna do that in a bit. I'm going in with this Sigma and Roxette Arisa iconic bronze brush. Love this brush. I love like the really soft bristles. I'm usually a person that goes super heavy with like their bronzer or any like face products, and so I like that the bristles are super flexible and you just blend the product really nicely. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that, and then I also pulled out the Juvia's Place new little duos that I got. So I got the shade 6. These are super bright. I don't know if I'm gonna go in with this one. And then I also picked up 2. This is probably what I'm gonna use. Look at how pretty that is. I think I'm just gonna tap both of them, and honestly I'm just gonna go in with the same brush and just literally just do this. Tap, 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 and there's virtually no fallout, you guys. Like, these are really good, and look at that punch that they pack. I'm kind of nervous. Tap off the excess and just I love that. Okay, so again, I think I went too low, but it's all good. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with the Real Techniques brush that I used to set the rest of my face, and it still has a little bit of that powder, so I'm gonna use that to blend this out. And that's it, you guys. I literally, if I ever feel like I go overboard, I blend, blend, blend. If I feel like I went a little bit too low, like I think I did today, I will just grab my little pocket puff, some translucent setting powder. Oh my god, I've been doing this for 30 minutes. Oh my god. I might just upload it because who cares? Whoops, I dropped something else. And then I literally just go like this. Oh crap, there's a freaking hair on me. Not me failing. Okay, I need more. Pause. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I just do the other side, and it just kind of helps with the placement there a little bit. And I just kind of let it sit. I'm gonna let it sit there for a little bit. It looks a little wonky today, I swear. Usually when I'm not on camera, my makeup looks so much better, but I don't think it looks half bad today. Is there any series you guys are into? I'm looking for a new series, even though I'm currently watching Desperate Housewives, Shameless. I just started Wolfpack. It's okay. And I stopped watching Vampire Diaries. What else? There was like literally 5 series that I was watching. We're gonna go in with my lip color real quick. I pulled out just a few lip liners just to avoid any more like wasted time. So I have 3 NYX lip liners. So I have the shade Nutmeg, Global Citizen, and Nude Beige. I think I'm gonna go in with Nude Beige. And if I feel like I need a little bit more definition, I'll go in with Nutmeg. But Nutmeg, in my opinion, pulls a little bit like red. So I'm gonna try not to. So I'm pretty much gonna fill in my whole lip. And this is honestly like my lips. Like the shade of my lips. This. And then I'm just gonna go in with one of my Sephora collection lipsticks. I have 2 shades here, 20 and 21. I will swatch them for you because they are really, really pretty. I have the shade, I think this one's called No Regrets. I think. I can't see it. Actually, they don't say it. And then this one is in 21. This is a lighter one. I think I'm gonna go in with the lighter one. And I really like these because they're super comfortable, pigmented. That is it. I feel like it's a little bit too dark, so I might pop up different gloss in the middle. But in the meantime, we're going to just dust this powder off. Still looks as low as it did before, but who cares? It's okay. In real life, it doesn't look that bad. I keep saying that, you guys, but trust me, I look good in real life. I'm not super convinced about the lip combo. It's a little bit too muted, so I'm gonna take it off and try something else. I might just go in with my good old BFF3. Look, I hate that ColourPop lip pencils do that. The KKW ones, I have a few. I know that KKW is discontinued, but they do that also. The planes sometimes are a little bit wonky. And then I think I'm just gonna pop in a nude right in the center. And I know just the color. Otra vez. Okay. This one right here. This is a CoverGirl Ultra Matte Exhibitionist Matte Lipsticks in the shade Hustler 610. I really like this. Can I open it? It's a really pretty shade. I wear it all the time. And then I'm just gonna pop that in the center. Ugh, I feel so much better. Like the other one was a little bit too muted, but this, I just feel like myself. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. Yes. I don't know what it is about a brown, like a brown nudie lip that just makes me feel good. I went a little bit overboard right now with correcting, so I'm gonna do my little powder. And that's it, you guys. That is my completed makeup look. Actually, I think I'm gonna set my face real quick. I've been really loving the the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better. I kind of forgot that I have it just because I have so many freaking setting sprays, but I've recently gotten really into it. Let me just add a little bit of powder right here where my glasses are. Finish. this up and then just spray. But this is almost gone. Like, I'm gonna buy another one. I don't know if I want the full size or another trial one during this, so. And I go in with this, you guys. And like I said, I usually don't have on mascara when I set my face because I don't want to risk it running. I think I'm going to pop in a little eyeliner. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay 24 Hour. I think it's called Slide On Glide On eye pencil. I have this little thing right here. Where are you? Oh, right here, right here. The 24/7 Slide On Waterproof Pencil in the shade Perversion. Right? Yeah, Perversion. For a while, I didn't wear anything in my waterline. Ugh, I messed up. My eyes watering. But for a while, I didn't wear anything in my waterline just because, I don't know, I just wasn't into it. But being on camera more, if I don't wear anything in my under eye, it looks a little bit like incomplete on camera at least. So I just started doing it, and now I feel like my look is incomplete until I'm wearing eyeliner. So this is the finished look, you guys. Let me know what you think down below. I was gonna change like into another cute shirt or something, and I don't think so. Like, I think I look okay. So this is my current hair. I'm really into it. Like, I'm loving all the tones of like copper it's got going. Let me know what you think down below, you guys. I am so excited to hear what you guys think about my very first Get Ready With Me. This is fully unedited, no cuts, no nothing. I think that'll be good. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Bye.